I think we talk about emotional lameness and where horses will hold energy emotionally, and you know, the whole emotional thing that happens in horses, I think, is based on their relationship. And do they feel comfortable where they are? Are they secure? Or do they feel good with their owners? Do they have a good relationship? And whenever we have a separation in that, a disconnect, we have a horse that starts disconnecting in their body as well. So, and then the emotions they feel are I think, based on that. And my feeling is, over the years, I've been so penetrated by the fact that when we do some of these releases, we also get this emotional release. And if you look through at the horse's body and think about, now Louise Hay has kind of a map for this as well, and she says that, for example, the neck, if they have pain in their neck, it's perhaps an inability to be able to express themselves. Or the shoulders can be overburdened by, overwhelmed by what they're asked to do, maybe overburdened by what they don't feel capable of doing everything they're asked. The back is not being supported emotionally, for example. The hips not able to move forward into life. The feet also, the moving forward is not, so if they get foot problems. Now you can't say there's maybe emotional issues everywhere, that they have a physical issue, but I feel so much that emotional issues embedded in some of these pain issues as well. And you can see a similar thread among all those emotions. It's being a horse in the relationship of people. They have to have this feeling that they can still be the horse, and that's I think our job is to allow them. It's a very not a balancing trick, you might say, for us as their human partners, to allow them still to be a horse, and yet they have to know what they can do and what they can't do, because otherwise, first of all, it's not going to be a good relationship, and then people can get hurt, and they can get hurt. So, but amongst that, so how do we bring, when we first get into this horse world, we love everything about it, and we're just so excited, and we're into the horse, and then sometimes we get our objective changes, and we sometimes leave this horse behind. We go into we want to be a great barrel racer, or we want to have the fastest horse on the track, but we have to bring the horse along with us. And to do that, all that means is just give the horse the attention. Have time for the horse. Every good trainer I've ever met will spend a great deal of time with the horse, a lot of patience, letting the horse go through express themselves, and in that way they can be a horse still and work with us, because they're really very willing animals, and they're relationship oriented. So it really boils down to time and patience and attention. That's all love is, really. So those horses that have that are like Blackie. They're balanced. They can still be a horse. They can still express himself. But I'm going to do a little piece on this side while we're talking. But he also knows the boundaries. He knows, that this relationship depends on him behaving in a particular way. So it's like a violin string. You can tighten that string too much and it'll break. So those people that are too harsh with their horses, they'll break that violin string. Or you can have it too loose and you don't have any tone. So right in the middle is where you want to be with your horse that way. And again, it's time and attention. Patience. It's what I've seen with the good trainers. I think let's just go in here. I think he's got this one. Yeah, it's a good boy. That's a nice one.